In today's video, I am going to explain how to trace a polar curve. That is the most important curve. R is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta. So this is R is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta. So first of all, in order to trace a curve, so we have to check the symmetry. So the first point is symmetry. So the given curve is unaltered if theta is replaced by minus theta. So in place of theta, even I keep minus theta, then the equation of the curve remains same. Then we say that the given curve is symmetrical about the initial line. And let's check this one. So in place of theta, see here, in place of theta, I am writing as minus theta. So as you know that cos of minus theta is again cos theta. Therefore, R is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta. The same question repeats. So in place of theta, even though I keep minus theta, the equation remains same. Then we say that the given curve is symmetrical about the initial line. Clear? Next one, coming to the pole. So here, as I said you so many times, so this is x-axis and this is y-axis. And this is the line making theta degrees. And this is R. So the points here are R comma theta. And see here, so if I keep on giving the values of R, so if I keep on decreasing the values of R, it straightly comes to origin. So this is the origin point 0, 0. Pole is nothing but the origin here. So the question here is R is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta. So if I keep on decreasing the value of R to 0, so if I put R is equal to 0, see here 0 is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta. Therefore 1 minus cos theta is equal to 0 and cos theta is equal to 1. So here theta is equal to pi. So cos theta is equal to 1 and theta value is equal to 0. So theta is equal to 0. Therefore the curve is passing through the pole. And the next one, if the given curve is passing through the pole, so we have to calculate the tangent at the pole. So if we put R is equal to 0, then we got the theta value as 0. See here, then theta is equal to 0 is the tangent at the pole. See here, theta is equal to 0 is the tangent at the pole. It's very clear. So putting R is equal to 0, we got cos theta is equal to 1. So theta value is equal to 0 degrees. So theta is equal to 0 is the tangent at pole. And the next one, coming to the asymptotes. There are no asymptotes to the given curve because R is finite. So R is finite for any value of theta. If you substitute any value, if you give any value to theta, we are getting the R as a finite value. So if it's infinite, then we can talk about asymptotes. So if it's finite, there is no chance of asymptotes. Therefore, the given curve has no asymptote because R is finite for any value of theta. So next one, coming to the point, and this is the equation of the curve, and in this equation of the curve, so I have given certain values here. First of all, theta is equal to 30 degrees. As you know, this is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And so you can use this calci, and this is 1 minus, this is cos 30 degrees. So this is 1 minus cos 30 degrees, which is equal to, so which is equal to 0.1339. So clear? And the next one is for 60 degrees. So this will be A is equal to 1 minus cos 60. So this is 1 minus, this one is cos 60 degrees. The value here is 0.5 into A. And the next one, giving theta value as 90. See here, this is 1 minus cos 90 degrees. So as you know that this is 1. So 1 into A, this value is A. And the next one, giving theta is equal to 120 degrees. So this is 1 minus cos 120 degrees. This is 1.5 into A. So if I give theta value as 120, so next value theta is equal to 150. See this here, 1 minus cos 150. So which is equal to 1.866 into A. So this is also very clear. And coming to 180 degrees, as you know that cos 180 is minus 1, minus of minus plus 1, so which is equal to R is equal to 2A. And the next one here is 1 minus, this is cos 210, so 210 degrees, that is 1.866. 6 into a, and the next one is 1 minus, this is cos, this is 240 degrees, which is equal to 1.5 into a. So it is multiple of a. So this is, next one is 1 minus cos 270. So this is 1 into a. So a, and the next one I have given the value as a 300, that is 1 minus cos 300. Straight away you can do like that. R is equal to 0.5 into a, and the next one is 1 minus cos, this is 330, this is 0.1339 into a, and the next one here is 1 minus, this one is cos 360 degrees. So the value of r is equal to 0. So I have shown you how we have to calculate all these. So for points I have selected theta is equal to 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330 and 360. So raising the value of theta to 30 degrees at each time. So I'll be getting, so I have started from 30 and ended till 360. So these are all the values. So now I have to plot all these values. See here. So this is the table here. So the theta values, see here. If you observe this one, 0, 30 degrees, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330 and 360. So I have shown you how I got all these values. Now I am going to plot here. See here, this is the origin. So this is origin point O. And here this is the x-axis. So this is theta is equal to 0, and this is theta is equal to pi by 2, and this is theta is equal to pi, and whereas this is theta is equal to 270 degrees. And here, so I'm showing you each time I have raised the angle to 30 degrees. So this is theta is equal to 30, theta is equal to 60, theta is equal to 90, theta is equal to 120, next theta is equal to 150, theta is equal to 180, theta is equal to 210. So this is 210, and this is theta is equal to 240, theta is equal to 270, theta is equal to 300, and this is 330. So now I have to plot all these values. See, for theta is equal to 0, r value is equal to 0. See here, at 0 the value is 0, and for 30 degrees, so this line is nothing but the 30 degrees, so which is equal to 0.13. So this is 0 and this will be nearer to this 0.13. I have just plotted to show you. And the next one, theta is equal to 60 degrees. This is 0.5. So this is 0 and might be this is 1 in between 0.5. I have plotted here as 0.5. And for 90 here, see, for this line theta is equal to 90. This is a, that is 1. So I have plotted here. This is 0 and this is 1. And the next one for 120. See here, for 120 this is 1.5. So this is somewhat 1.5. And the next one, this is 1.86. The next one is, this is 1.86, nearer to 2. So the next one is 2 into a. So which is equal to 2. For 180 it is 2. And 210 it is again, for 210 it is, this is 2. So this will be 1.86. And for 240 it is 1.5. For 240 line this is 1.5. This is 1.8. So it is inside, that is 1.5. And again for 270 this is single one. For 270 line this is 1. So this is 1.5. This is 1.8. And the next one is for 300, 0.5. For 300 this is 0.5. So this is 0 and this one is 0.5. This is 1. And for 330 here, see here 330 0.13. So for 330 line it is very near to 0, that is 0.13. And for 360, so again it is 0. See here, now I have to plot all these. See how I am joining all these. I'll join all these as it is symmetric about the line, initial line. So now see, now I have to join all these points, and this is the shape of the cardioid, that is r is equal to a into 1 minus cos theta, and theta is equal to 0 is the tangent at pole. So I have shown you this is the tangent at pole. So this is how we have to plot, and see, be very careful while taking all the angles. So I have increased to 30 degrees and I have separated. I have shown you very clearly here, and this is the shape. And in general, see, this is the rough figure. So as we got this shape, so we can automatically draw this as it is symmetrical about the initial line. So this is initial line. Here theta is equal to 0, here theta is equal to 90 degrees, and here theta is equal to 180 degrees, and this is the origin line. And see, this is the shape of the curve, that is r is equal to a into, this is 1 minus cos theta. So this is how we have to trace, and let me show you once again. So it's so simple. So symmetry. So even though if I keep minus theta in place of theta, the equation is unaltered. Therefore, we say that it is symmetrical about the initial line. So as you observe here, so whatever the shape we have here, we can automatically draw as it is a symmetrical figure. Next one. So coming to the pole, we have to put r is equal to 0. So if I put r is equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1. So when theta value is 0 degrees, so by mistake I have written it is 0 degrees. So theta value is 0. And the next one, the curve is passing through the pole. As theta value is 0, we say that the curve is passing through the pole. So if it's passing through the pole, so we have to calculate the tangent at pole. So whatever the theta value we get after putting r is equal to 0, and that value will be the tangent at pole. And the next one, coming to the asymptotes here. So there are no asymptotes to the given curve straight away, right? Because r is finite for any value of theta. So I have given so many values of theta, and we got the finite values for r, and there is no infinity at any point. Therefore, you can boldly say that there are no asymptotes to the given curve. And these are all the angles which I have taken. So see here, this is the table. So in this table, I have clearly explained you how I have plotted all the points, and I have joined this, and this is the shape of the curve, and this is nothing but the cardioid. Thank you so much for watching and staying till the end. If you really like, please subscribe.